NPLSA Leeds channel, Flinders United versus Campbelltown City Stream. We're about to enter stoppage time in this game. West Adelaide taking the points here in the opening match tonight at Service FM Stadium. Get going, you know, sure she doesn't. He's looking on the door, and they make a chance now. Wallace tried to get around the road, so Spanish 5 here to comments at the Myland Sports Park. First goal for West Adelaide. Also first season here in South Australia, Lorianne Ronaldo. West Adelaide back on the winners list. 36-minute goal from Georgia Macri. Henry Marta in the 40th minute. Leah Motto in the 66th minute. Terrific strike from outside the penalty area. Good performance. Kicking in the fight by Adelaide Uni, but really weren't able to get enough of the ball into the right sort of areas to make chances. West Adelaide so often have a very, very critical football attacks. That's all for this one. Just remember that you're going to join us again in a few minutes' time for the next match on this pitch. Come off the screen and find the FSA on the screen for the next match between Flinders United and
At Service FM, we know every workplace is different. Every challenge is unique. That's why we personalise our services to our customers' different needs across different industries. From medical to mining and manufacturing, hospitality to healthcare, commercial to defence. So when you need to create a better work environment, you need Service FM. Proud partner with Football South Australia.
Adelaide wakes up with 5AA, David Penberthy and Will Goodings. Tom Wren for sport. Jade Robran on the scene as it happens. Jess Adamson with the news that matters to Adelaide. Breakfast with David and Will, bringing together the names you trust with everything you need to know to start your day. Always live, always local, and only on 5AA. Always Adelaide.
Testing sound at Service FM Stadium. Testing sound for the second match here. Flinders United versus Campbelltown City. Testing sound. Flinders United, Campbelltown City. Welcome to Service FM Stadium for Football SA's continuing broadcast of round 14 of the Apex Steel WNPLSA, and we're about to bring you the second game at this venue this evening. It's between Flinders United and Campbelltown City. Players just going through their acknowledgements at the start of the game. We'll give you the lineups as we think they'll be on the field. Flinders United, the home side, with Amy Benton in goal. A back four of Tamsin Gallagher, Jolie Dowling, Bianca Gray and Annika Nielsen. In midfield, Leslie Kegine, Robin Price and Lily Nichols. And up forward, Blessing Akpalu, Chloe Vanderwater and Charlotte Knipe. They're coached by Justin Evans. Respective captains, Robin Price and Joyce Trimboli at the coin toss at the moment. Campbelltown City will be Melissa Bosco in goal, a back four of Summer Doman, Olivia Bramley, Joyce Trimboli and Alyssa Costello. In midfield, Marina Asada, Georgie Yanella, Amelia Rakiki and Anna Pritchard. And up forward, Chelsea Dorber and Lydia Gable. They're coached by Amero Gosti and Joe Rakiki. Referee tonight is Joshua Farrell, and the assistants are Bede Nizigi Yamana and Charlotte Clark. And referee Farrell in the centre of your screen, about to call the two teams out of their huddles. Flinders United coming into this match with just the 1 point from their opening 12 matches this season. They didn't play last week. Their match against Football SA NTC was postponed. At Campbelltown City on a high, they're into the finals positions in 5th spot on the ladder, and they defeated West Adelaide, handing West Adelaide their first home and away defeat for more than 2 years. Campbelltown winning by a 1-0 at home over West last week. It's going to be Campbelltown to kick off there in the all red. They're kicking from right to left as you see it. That's to the northern end here at Service FM Stadium. And it's Chelsea Dorber over the ball, about to get us underway. And we are away. Trimboli getting up the ball towards Gable, who was the hero last week. He's barely just arrived in South Australia and has already written herself into Campbelltown City folklore with that stoppage time winner against West Adelaide. Lydia Gable, the US forward for Campbelltown. And here's their English centre-back, Liv Bramley, to Alyssa Costello. Into the side tonight with Kira Glynns unavailable. It's back with Bramley. Asada. That's gone straight into Nielsen. Knipe. Nielsen. Here's Kagine. Asada wins it. It's cleared by Dowling. Dorber underneath it. And trying to win it there was Gallagher. And a foot in there from Yanella. Here's Dowling again. Benton. Out towards Akpalu. Dowling. That's going to run on to the Campbelltown defensive pairing, and Bramley gets it back to Bosco. Costello. Oh, Nichols was in the way there. Can Gallagher get onto it? No. Bramley was in the way. Doman. Pritchard. And should be Price that's there first, and Benton with the clearance. Nichols. Costello will win that. Nichols battling away again, but it's run on to Dorber, and that's a really good ball through for Pritchard. Campbelltown can open the scoring early, and Pritchard makes no mistake in the 3rd minute. Terrific ball to play Pritchard in.
and she has her 10th for the season. And Campbelltown are away quickly this evening. Well, when you concede that early, it's almost like kicking the game off at 0-1. So there's plenty to do for Flinders already, but pushing forward there was Gray, trying to get the ball up to Charlotte Knipe. It's going to be a throw. Annika Nielsen to take it for Flinders. Knipe ahead of her. Kagine calls for it. That's where it goes. Kagine heads on. That's going to go out for a goal kick. Bosco gets that out to Costello, who's on her own, trying to play it into Dorber, but Nielsen was in the way. Dorber's run back to win possession. Bramley, not just challenges. Campbelltown throw. Dorber. Yanella gets it back to Bramley. Now, Pritchard touches it down for Asada. Doman. Bramley. Trimboli, they'll work it out across the back four and get it back to Costello. Dorber. Now Doman's made the overlapping run here. Doman challenges Akpalu, still Doman, that's a really good ball inboard. Asada trying to get it under her feet, and Gable! Just wide. Another good move by Campbelltown. Great overlap there by Doman and put in a really good ball into Asada. And Gable nearly made it 2. And Gable already has 2 for the season, of course. In the last 2 matches, the winner against Campbelltown, and before that, in the 5-1 win here for Campbelltown over Football SA NTC. Here's Kagine. Long from Nielsen. That's with Doman now and Trimboli. Looking for Gable. Does well to get him board into the area, but Dowling fights back. Gable again. Wanted to get the ball in board for Yanella, was expecting the forward run. And Dowling gets it to Akpalu, who looks for Gallagher. Bramley turns it away. Here's Price for Flinders. Akpalu. Knipe, who's worked her way to the opposite wing. But Flinders have it, and they might have Dorber in here if the flag stays down. Yes, it does. Dorber pushes into the area. Still going, still Benton with the save. And Pritchard tries to get the shot away. It's going to be a corner for Campbelltown. And the captain, Joe Trimboli, comes up to deliver. Campbelltown, we've seen this tactic before. They get their players right into the heart of that 6-yard area. Here comes the delivery. It's right into that area too. Bramley tried to get up just over her. Kagine's able to bring the ball away. Gallagher. It's taken over by Amelia Rakiki, and it's back with Doman. Trimboli Switches it back to Amelia Rakiki. Wants to play it through to Dorber, who was asking for the ball and has it now. Dorber. Oh, that's a good switch over to Asada. The flag's gone up though. Free kick for Flinders. Very much looking down the barrel this season, Flinders United. Running out of games to close the gap, which has grown to 8 points between them and both Metro Stars and Modbury Vista, who are their only teams that they could potentially get to. Pritchard coming through here. Dowling's done well to see it out for a goal kick. Really the only teams they've got any chance of catching if they're to avoid relegation. And only 6 matches remaining for them, including this one. Akpalu, oh, and they're in trouble here. Pritchard, although she's just had to turn. Asada, Gray was in the way and clears. But here's Doman. Price might have won it there for Flinders and has. Akpalu trying to get Gallagher going. Oh, here's Knipe, but coming back to challenge there was Yanella. Bosco with the clearance. Gray with the header for Flinders. Here's Vanderwater. Nielsen trying to get the cross in. It's broken back to Vanderwater, but Amelia Rakiki will take over. Nichols. Vanderwater. Looking for Knipe. And Yanella just sees that out. Throw in for Nielsen. Flinders with just the 7 goals in their 12 matches thus far this season. And not only that, but they've really struggled, particularly in recent rounds. In their last 7 rounds, they've got just 1. They really need to find something up forward. Can they do it now with Gallagher and Akpalu? Trying to get Gallagher going again. Doman should be able to win that and does. And Doman looks for Dorber and finds her. Dorber does well to get past Gray. Former Adelaide City teammates up against each other. Dorber accelerates into the area and scores. Brilliant by Chelsea Dorber. And that's 2 for Campbelltown in the 11th minute. Well, it was a great bit of skill to get past Gray by Chelsea Dorber. And once she'd done that, she was always going to be tough to catch. And Campbelltown threatening to get out of sight here. Nielsen now trying to find Knight, but that's straight to Bramley. Asada. Doman. Intercepted by Price, but it's going to come to Gable here. Tries to get around Dowling, but Dowling gets it to Akpalu. Gable has it back for Campbelltown, but it comes to Kagine. Vanderwater. Just asking a little bit much of Nielsen there. Gray coming through with the clearance. That's going to go through to Bosco. Bramley. Dorber just wanted to play that to the oncoming Costello, but that's out for a throw. Which Nielsen will take. Headed back inboard by Amelia Akiki. Here's Dorber again. Gray got in the way that time, but the ball's run on for Costello. Nielsen covers. Benton. Akpalu. Doman trying to take the ball around Akpalu. Gets it inboard to Asada. Asada's cross is dealt with by Gray, but here's Costello. Oh, it's broken to Knipe. Costello battles back. So does Knipe. Gets it back to Nielsen. Vanderwater to Gray. Gray goes long in the direction of Gallagher. Bramley wins. Amelia Rakiki. I can probably just say Rakiki tonight because Monique Rakiki is not in the squad. Trimboli. Yanella to Doman, and they can just play it across the back here. Well, Kagine's won that off Rakiki and gets past Asada as well. Still Kagine, that's good. Knipe. And straight into Bramley. Nielsen to take the throw for Flinders. Bramley didn't quite get hold of that. Kagine! Well, that's something to get a shot in. Hopefully from Flinders' point of view, give them some encouragement. Doman now gets it to Dorber. Wanted to get it over to Gable, but Dowling was in the way. Gray gets it to Vanderwater. Nielsen through on the second occasion. Here's Knipe. Has to battle a couple of players, and eventually it's with Doman for Campbelltown, who's swapped sides as fullback with Costello. Bramley's run into trouble there in the form of Knipe. Gallagher now trying to get away, but Trimboli will win that for Campbelltown. Throw in for Flinders. Knipe just hobbles away a bit, but was in a couple of challenges there. Young winger for Flinders. The ball's in towards Vanderwater. And Gable comes back to do some solid defensive work and gets Costello going. Costello now. Dowling with the interception. Akpalu. Oh, the ball in board's only gone to Yanella though, who turns well. Pritchard. Asada. Nichols putting on pressure and does well, but the door's shut and the ball breaks back to Asada. Oh, and that's onside now. Pritchard one-on-one with the keeper again, and a Pritchard puts it wide this time. Nice little ball through once again from Dorber to set Pritchard on her way. But on this occasion, no score. But in the 17th minute, the score on the One World LED and Sportal System scoreboard for all your indoor and outdoor digital display solutions. It's Flinders United 0, Campbelltown City 2, and we thank our partner, Apex Steel, official naming rights partner of the Apex Steel WNPLSA. Goal kick from Benton. Bramley's able to get that back to the opposite keeper in Bosco. Costello. Let's come to Akpalu. Price. shepherded out by Trimboli. Costello up towards Asada. Under pressure from Kagine. Pritchard. It's going to be another Campbelltown throw. Trimboli. Now Bosco looks up to where Doman is, and that's where it goes. Doman's touching board though has gone to Kagine. Good challenge by Yanella there. Campbelltown are now on the attack through Pritchard. Flinders defence held on that occasion, but they'll be under pressure again here. Doman. And Bramley, though, they'll just play it along the back. Yanella, as the rain starts to fall, we've had plenty of it this last week here in Adelaide. Hope if you're watching this broadcast and you're not here at the stadium, that you're somewhere warm. Foot race here between Dowling and Gable. Dowling will get it back to Benton. He gets it up towards Akpalu. But it's gone over her, and Costello with the ball forward. Now Price tries to battle through for Flinders, and here's Knipe. Challenged there by Bramley unfairly. And that's going to be a free kick to Flinders. Yeah, so as I said, if you're home, I hope you've got yourself a nice warm spot on the couch or wherever it may be. But if you're here and you're listening to this broadcast on your phone or some other device, feel free to bring me a coffee. Vanderwater. Knipe. It's out for a throw. Just about to tick over 20 minutes here in this second match at Service FM Stadium. Just a reminder, in the first match at this venue tonight just concluded. We'll break for a moment. Asada is about to get Dorber away, and I think she might be onside again. Dorber. No, the flag has gone up. Just reminded, in the first game, it was Adelaide University 0, Flinders United 3. And over at LJ Hooker Mile End Sports Park, it was Adelaide Comets 5, Football SA NTC 0. 2 matches tomorrow. You can join me again if you like at 3:15 p.m. for the broadcast of Modbury Vista versus Salisbury Inter at New Spot Stadium. And at 4:30 p.m. at TK Shutter Reserve, it's Metro Stars against West Hornsby Colour. Knipe gets a good ball there into Gallagher. Gallagher goes for a shot. And it's claimed by Bosco. Trimboli. Yanella. Bramley. Doman. Gray tries to dispossess Dorber but doesn't succeed. Dorber, Pritchard might be one-on-one with the keeper again. Anna Pritchard, no mistake. It's 3-0 to Campbelltown and a second for Anna Pritchard. In the 22nd minute, Campbelltown are running away with it. Well, Anna Pritchard has often played in some very good sides, mostly for West Adelaide, also for Salisbury Inter for a year, in which there have been other players who have been heavy goal scorers. But here at Campbelltown this year, Pritchard has 11 and is by some distance Campbelltown's top scorer in 2026 in the Apex Steel NPLSA. And Flinders have got to think about this problem here that they're having, and just a, I think a bit of a clash there between Gray and Dorber. Just a little head clash, I think, there. So referee Farrell, as is the protocol, just make sure both those players are okay. They both come to the sideline. But I feel like Flinders really have to think about the way they're holding that line. They've been caught square on several occasions so far this evening, and they absolutely are going to need to stop that flow of Campbelltown attacks. Because we're only halfway through the first half, and they've already conceded 3. And Gable's away here for Campbelltown. Touches it through for Dorber. Dorber! That's 4. Good work by Gable to play Dorber in. And Dorber also gets her second for the evening. Well, the Flinders players are just having a chat, and I don't know if that chat is about trying to change something tactically or formation-wise to stop this flow, or if it's just a case of telling the players to try to keep their heads up. But they're on here for the heaviest of defeats at this stage. It really could get out of hand if this match continues the way it has started in these first 25 minutes. Here's Rakiki. Bramley. Costello. Pritchard. Kagine got a foot in there, but Yanella gets it back to Trimboli. And again, that line is high, and again it's come to Dorber. Dorber goes for shot from distance. Straight to Benton on this occasion. Kagine. Yanella wins it, but it might come to Akpalu for Flinders. Costello puts the ball out. Gallagher gets it back to Akpalu, and that's gone out for a throw. Trimboli sweeps it out to Doman. Yanella, and they can just hold the ball at the back under not a lot of pressure at the moment. Now Knipe comes to Bramley. Doman. And it's back with Bosco. Bramley. Doman. Good turn there by Rakiki. Under pressure from Nichols though. But the Campbelltown defence has it all under control. Costello. There's plenty of room on the left here, but It's for Campbelltown, but it's with Bosco Orr. But that's gone to Vanderwater. Might break here for Nichols, but solid challenge there by Gable, who gets the return from Dorber. Gable trying to get there and does. And finds Akpalu. But in all of those situations, Flinders look extraordinarily vulnerable. They've already copped some heavy defeats this year. 8-0 to Inter, 9-0 to West. A couple of fives as well, including conceding 5 to Campbelltown earlier this season. It was a 5-1 loss there at Steve Woodcock Sports Centre. Price. Ball's come out to Dorber, and again, just trying to play through this time Asada. But it's with Benton, who goes long. Bramley with the header. Nielsen there for Flinders. Costello. Gallagher trying to come to challenge, but Costello's ball is again putting the defence under pressure, but Gray's there first and can turn it out. Throw for Costello. Gets it back from Pritchard. Trimboli into Yanella. Pritchard. Now can they get a cross in here? Away by Nielsen, but now it's with Doman. Rakiki. Nichols got in the way. It's back with Yanella. Gable. Costello. Dowling's there, but it might break to Pritchard. No, Price got it away to Akpalu, who's got Gallagher ahead of her. Tries to go there. That's going to be a Campbelltown throw. Well, it's almost hard to believe that when these teams first met early last year in round 2, that Campbelltown recorded a 4-0 victory. Sorry, I should say Flinders recorded a 4-0 victory. But things changed midway through that season. Flinders started to fall away. They finished 8th. Campbelltown made a big run to the finals. Finished 5th at the end of the regular season and then made it through to the grand final, where they were defeated by Adelaide Comets by a goal to 0. And they did win the second encounter last year between these two sides. That was a 4-1 win at Steve Woodcock Sports Centre. Marina Asada was one of the players on the score sheet that day, had 2. And there is Asada just playing the ball back to Doman. Intercepted by Price, but it's fallen to Rakiki. Costello. Pritchard. Looked for Costello, but Bianca Gray's there for Flinders. Here's Price. Pritchard wins it again. Holds on nicely. And Dorber! Let's put it wide. Pritchard returning the favour to Dorber, who's put her through on a couple of occasions. Of course, both of those players on a hat-trick already. Here's Akpalu. Oh, the ball's gone out. Costello's throw. Akpala will head it back out. We thank our partner, Apex Steel, official naming rights partner of the Apex Steel WNPLSA. And the score on the One World LED and Sportal System scoreboard for all your indoor and outdoor digital display solutions. It's Flinders United 0, Campbelltown City 4. Pritchard gets it back to Costello. Pritchard again to try to get a ball in. Can Gray prevent the corner? She does. Throw in. Costello gets it back from Pritchard, looking for Asada, but Gray's won it for Flinders and pushes on. Win the throw. Akpalu to Kagine. Akpalu to start us off again. Trying to get Price going there, but there'll be yet another throw. Vanderwater. Trying to get up the wing there. That's going to be a throw in. Well, just a reminder that neither of these teams will be playing next week because it is the WNPL and WSL Cup final, and that's going to be played between West Adelaide and West Torrensburg Calla at 1:30 p.m. A whole heap of cup finals here on that occasion, including the Federation Cup final between Cumberland and Beograd at 4 o'clock after the WNPL WSL match. If you go to the Football SA website, you can get tickets. You can do that right now. Here's Nichols for Flinders. But again, it's with Yanella. Bramley. Akpalu's going to win it for Flinders. Price, Akpalu, they're being forced in the wrong direction and Dorber's taken over. Holds on. Asada, that's really nice. Pritchard, they're away again. Wanted to get it back to Asada. And Dorber! Oh, and I think that was a save there from Benton. Got enough on it to push it onto the post. But the danger's not over yet because Pritchard has it. But two Flinders players were able to stop her. Dowling gets it away. But only as far as Yanella. Dorber trying to get a shot away. Cleared that time by Nichols. And it's back with the Campbelltown defence. And Bosco, who's been somewhat underemployed thus far. Here's Doman. Back to her keeper. Knipe nearly making the interception there. Doman's able to get it back to Yanella. Switches to Costello. Wants to push on down the wing. Dowling will win the throw, or will she? No, it's a Campbelltown throw. Charlotte Clark, the assistant referee on that side. Dorber. And Nielsen was in the way. Now it's back with Yanella. Rakiki. Doman. Under pressure from Nielsen, who's won the ball well. And gets it out to Knipe. And balls come back for a free kick to Flinders, which Gray will give to her keeper Benton, but it's all a bit difficult playing their way out. They've got it to Vanderwater in the end, and maybe they'll get it through Nichols all, but it's gone to Asada. And Gray will put a foot through it to relieve the danger. Bosco. Oh, and that's gone to Vanderwater. But Vanderwater's touching board was won by Rakiki. And just a couple of players not getting the ball under control in that last minute or so. It is probably starting to get a little slippery out there at the moment. So rain's been coming down consistently through this game. Rakiki to Doman. That's out for a throw. Kagine's header. Knight. Thrown for Nielsen. Up towards Kagine. Trying to battle there with Yanella. It's been cleared. Gray. Nielsen. Nichols. Oh, but it's fallen to Pritchard. Good win there by Dowling. Trying to find Knight, but Doman's in the way. Good play there by Dowling to keep going. It's going to be another throw. And as bad as it is to sort of look at things this way, Flinders have at least now gone 15 minutes without conceding after the goals were flooding in. But now here's Nichols. Oh, that's a good win by Asada, but it's fallen to Vanderwater. Gray trying to get Knight going. So that's step one in a game like this, is stem the bleeding. Oh, but Gray's head has gone backwards here, and that means that Dorber's going to try to pounce, but Dowling's done enough and cleared the danger. Now, here's Rakiki trying the shot. It's going to go out for a goal kick. We thank our partner Apex Steel, official naming rights partner of Apex Steel WNPLSA, and the score on the One World LED and Sportal System scoreboard for all your indoor and outdoor digital display solutions. It's Flinders United 0, Campbelltown City 4. Has unfortunately been a night of one-sided scorelines. We're defeating Adelaide Uni 3-0 earlier on this pitch, and Adelaide Comets defeating Football SA NTC 5-0. It is in fact a round where each match, all 5 matches, are between a team in the top 5 and a team in the bottom 5. So we've got Modbury Vista against Salisbury Inter and Metro Stars against Burkalla tomorrow afternoon. Gray gets it back to Benton. Oh, that's gone straight to Gable. Gable's ball into Dorber with the back heel, but claimed by Benton. Oh, and that kick's just sliced a bit, but Vanderwater might be able to bring it under control and get it back to Nielsen. Here's Rakiki for Campbelltown. Gets the return from Dorber. Rakiki with Vanderwater for company. Gets around, gets it to Dorber, who gets across in for Pritchard. And close. Now Benton looks for Akpalu. That's going to skate out though. Here's Trimboli. Bramley. Back to her centre-back partner and captain. Pritchard trying to get the ball over to where Asada is. Now Asada heads it forward. Dorber bearing down on goal again. Dorber puts it across. Oh, that's a really, really good finish by Gable. Very, very good goal indeed. And Gable gets her third in 3 games. And just as Flinders had a period in which they had gotten a little bit more into the flow of the game, Campbelltown punished them, but on that occasion with a very, very good goal. Well, they've all been good goals, but that one was a terrific finish. Now Nielsen trying to get the ball up to Gallagher, but Asada's there for Campbelltown and will win the free kick. Bramley looking for Gable again, but Gray with the header. Here's Vanderwater. Back to Nichols, but Asada took over. Trimboli looking to get Doman going, but Nielsen plays it out. We are in stoppage time at the end of the first half, which has been a dominant one for the visiting side. Doman. Rakiki. Nielsen wins it and finds Knipe, who tries to get past Rakiki and did, but then Yanella came to put the ball to safety. Nielsen's throw up towards Kagine, who heads on. Knipe. Kagine. Runs into trouble though, and it's won by Rakiki. And that's half time here at Service FM Stadium, and goals to Anna Pritchard, 2 to her and 2 to Chelsea Dorber, and 1 to Gable, Lydia Gable for Campbelltown, has given them a 5-0 lead. Hard to see too much different happening in the second half, but you never know. And if nothing else, we've been treated to some very, very good goals in this one. Don't go anywhere. After about 12 minutes of messages, we'll be back to bring you the second half here at Service FM Stadium in this match between Flinders United and Campbelltown City.
Players are reminded that it is a condition of entry to comply with the set code of the holder. Any person who does not comply with
For over 25 years, HPG Homes have been helping South Australians build and own their dream home. Whether it's a house and land package, custom build or development, our HPG fixed price guarantee ensures no nasty surprises or price changes along the way. We're committed to quality, affordability and creating a way of life for you and your family. Fixed price, turnkey. It's gotta be HPG. HPG Homes.
G'day, Hamish here, reminding you everyone has a right to get home safe. There's no text, lost snack, backseat argument or hair emergency that's worth taking your eyes off the road for a moment. This is going to sound crazy, but not even a French fry. Keep your eyes on the road, hands on the wheel, and choose not to drive when you're tired, upset or under the influence. Pull over if you need to. And why not take a sec to pledge to drive so others survive? But again, later, when you get home.
At Service FM, we know every workplace is different. Every challenge is unique. That's why we personalise our services to our customers' different needs across different industries. From medical to mining and manufacturing, hospitality to healthcare, commercial to defence. So when you need to create a better work environment, you need Service FM. Proud partner with Football South Australia.
With RAA, proud sponsors of the RAA NPLSA. As Christoph Panendas wins that header, here's Tabares. It's a touch, but eventually pulled by Vidmar. And French hits it again! French with the volley that Harpers could not save. Side in France, Mullen hits one from distance, and it's in! Mullen with a screamer! Absolute worldie from Mullen.
Goal of the week for sure.
Who has probably just gone and won the game for Playford in the 92nd minute.
Irabona, and it's in the bottom right corner. Captain Fantastic Aladdin Irabona puts his side ahead late in this clash, and are they on their way to 3 points for the first time this season. You didn't know which way it was going to go, who was going to take it, but you knew the final action was going to be the ball in the...
Just trying to calm things down at the moment after that. Lapse in concentration. Ball over the top here for Stam. Will get there first. Will Riley Stam, and he'll chip in brilliantly. At the club of his youth, Riley Stam scoring the first in this one. And what a finish.
For over 25 years, HPG Homes have been helping South Australians build and own their dream home. Whether it's a house and land package, custom build or development, our HPG fixed price guarantee ensures no nasty surprises or price changes along the way. We're committed to quality, affordability and creating a way of life for you and your family. Fixed price, turnkey. It's gotta be HPG. HPG Homes.
I think the thing that most people don't realise about being a referee is how much we train. We often train twice a week as a group. Then we have coaching sessions where we go through videos and look back at past few weeks. And then any of the outside of training stuff that we do, like our gym work and watching matches back and all that. All the extra time outside of match days are the big things for us. What makes it more than just blowing a whistle is understanding football and all the different layers of football, and then adding on top of that we then have to be impartial and understand the emotion of football, and then find that balance between understanding the emotion and then understanding the laws. I've had a few grand finals that I've been lucky to be a part of, and in those kind of games with the crowds and the energy, I can just tell that the football match that's going on is so entertaining, and that I'm lucky to have one of the best seats in the house for it.
For over 25 years, HPG Homes have been helping South Australians build and own their dream home. Whether it's a house and land package, custom build or development, our HPG fixed price guarantee ensures no nasty surprises or price changes along the way. We're committed to quality, affordability and creating a way of life for you and your family. Fixed price, turnkey. It's gotta be HPG. HPG Homes.
Still in the box, and it's another goal!
Adelaide wakes up with 5AA, David Penberthy and Will Goodings. Tom Wren for sport. Jade Robran on the scene as it happens. Jess Adamson with the news that matters to Adelaide. Breakfast with David and Will, bringing together the names you trust with everything you need to know to start your day. Always live, always local and only on 5AA. Always Adelaide.
So the Youth Club Championship, we've designed a structure where the under 13s, under 14s, under 15s and 16s all compete together as one club. They'll play at the same venue, they'll play one after each other. It allows the technical director to be at the venue to help educate and look after the coaches, and also there's a focus on player development.
Players are now knowing where they are at and the pathway to follow each year. If they continue with the YCC, they should be in a position where they can go into senior football. It's a lot clearer around the steps they need to take to keep tracking as a player.
We've created an additional YCC training session or seminar night. All the players involved had the opportunity to do an extra additional skills session development plan, and we had Adrian Stanter coming in to talk about how to become a more professional player from a younger age.
The fact that as a club we are investing heavily in the juniors to ensure that we're putting those tools in place that the YCC is wanting from us, that's certainly bringing around some benefits to the club and to junior development across the board.
Everyone's trying to obtain points for their club, but also with a strong focus on how do we create a competition where players can play against like players.
The one thing I have noticed is it's been a bit more focused on getting the balance right. So, you know, trying to keep the best teams playing against each other throughout the entire year and not having this big disparity between one team or another, one club or another.
So what it has allowed us to do is have quality games every week, which has benefited the competition and given the girls a chance to sort of understand what it's like to play at that elite level. While development is a good focus, the YCC does bring out the aspect of results as well, which helps find that balance for players to transition to senior football.
So I think with the YCC structure now in place, there's become a better level, and with a better level there's been higher intensity within our sessions, and that's allowed for greater development in terms of a player technically, tactically, and that's given them the best chance to keep improving their game.
Yeah, look, I think there's certainly brought around a lot of excitement to the club on YCC Day. The club's buzzing, a lot of the parents and players really enjoy seeing the kids play, and what is really now an elite pathway in junior football in our state.
Something that resonated with me right on the onset was about connecting a budding footballer with the right coach with the right club, and the right club being part of the right football environment. So the YCC tells me that this has been a fantastic implementation by Football South Australia.
Welcome back to Service FM Stadium for Football SA's continuing broadcast of round 14 of the Apex Steel NPLSA, where we're bringing you the match between Flinders United and Campbelltown City all is in readiness for the second half. Both teams are more or less lined up. We're just waiting for the officials. Here they come with referee Joshua Farrell and the assistants Bede Nizigiyamana and Charlotte Clark. Earlier tonight on this pitch, it was Adelaide University 0, West Adelaide 3. And over at LJ Hooker Myland Sports Park, it was Adelaide Comets 5, Football SA NTC 0. And it's 5-0 here as well, except it's at half-time and it's the visiting side in front, Campbelltown City. It's going to be Flinders United to kick off the second half in the all-blue. They'll be kicking from right to left as you see it, and that's towards the northern end here at Service FM Stadium. And here's Pritchard for Campbelltown. Dorber. Rakiki looking to take on Nielsen, but Nielsen holds on there. Looking for Kigine. Rakiki comes back to challenge. Here's Doman for Campbelltown. Oh, and Knipe came in and read that, but that's going to be a Campbelltown throw. Oh, here's Knipe winning the ball well off Bramley. Still pushing, still going and does well. Gets the ball up towards Gallagher. It's just going to have a bit too much on it. And Bosco has it for Campbelltown. Oh, and that might run all the way out there. No, it's been kept in. No, it is a throw. Akpalu. Price gives it back. Akpalu now. Can they get something out of this second half? Flinders United. Good challenge there by Gallagher. Vanderwater. Knipe. Trimboli brings it forward. Pritchard. And Trimboli trying to get Dorber and Gable going, but Gray will cut that off. And out by Amy Benton, who unusually for a goalkeeper wears the number 3. Throw in. And I can see that that throw-in was taken by Elizabeth Kufari, so she's come on, I think, for Costello. Just do a bit of a process of elimination to confirm that for you. Now the ball's into Gable. Oh, that's brilliant. Dorber! Oh, very good save. Very good save by Benton. But lovely play there by Gable to turn and find Dorber, who was denied a hat-trick, at least for now, by Amy Benton. Trimboli looking for the short option, but decides against. Now delivers. Oh, and the header's gone backwards by Dowling, but fortunately over the crossbar and didn't drop underneath it. Going to be another corner then. And this time it is played short. Dorber, it's into the side netting. So Kufari, who often plays up on a wing, is at right back for Campbelltown in this second half. Dorber looking for the switch there. And here is Kufari. That ball's only going to find Gray though. Price. Pritchard dispossesses Price. And that's gone out for goal kick. Pritchard does have a small connection to Flinders United. former Cumberland player, and Flinders United was a joint venture that came together nearly 5 years ago now between Flinders United, between Flinders Flames and Cumberland United. Dorber. Bramley. Kufari. Here goes Gable. And that ball is going to be claimed by Benton. Up towards Knipe, it's probably going to go over her, and Trimboli's head has gone backwards as well. Kufari pushing forward, but that's out for a throw. Palu, Price. Pritchard took over, but here's Gray. It's another throw. Vicky Juma appears to be getting ready shortly for Flinders United, a substitute tonight. And one of only two players for Flinders that has multiple goals in the WNPL. Here's a player that has goals, Chelsea Dorber, looking for the hat-trick, and it's hit the post. And Gray's able to clear. Here's Kagine. Nielsen. But the door's been closed there by Doman. And Rakiki gets it all the way back to Trimboli and Bramley. Rakiki. Yanella. Bramley. Kufari. And here's Bosco. And that's a good idea. Finds Doman. He tries to push forward and does. Gable now. Oh, that's good for Pritchard. Also on a hat-trick. Pritchard puts it back in the middle. And this time it is finished by Dorber, who completes her hat-trick. 6-0. Well, the pain has recommenced, unfortunately, for Flinders. And Campbelltown roll on. Yanella. Trimboli. It's a good switch out to Kufari. They're away again on the right here with Pritchard. Another good ball in, and under pressure there was Dowling. Has to concede the corner. Campbelltown City. This result will really help them in their quest to secure a top 5 spot, because it'll put them 6 points clear of NTC. They've also built up a big goal difference advantage, which they might add to here. Kagine got the header away, and Yanella just never quite had the ball sit for her as would have been ideal. So after this game, Campbelltown City will be on 22 points. And as things stand, with a +10 goal difference. And Football SA NTC, who are their nearest challengers for a final spot. Oh, hold on. They're in again, Campbelltown. Gable! Benton got it. Football SA NTC, who are Campbelltown's nearest rivals for a final spot. They're on 17 points, so 6 points behind Campbelltown and actually have a negative goal difference. They do have a game in hand, NTC, but it's advantage Campbelltown as they'll be 6 points ahead of them at the end of this round. There's Price trying to get Gallagher going, but Kufari will win it for Campbelltown. Kufari, Gable, Dorber, and flag had gone up in any case. Benton looking for Akpali. It's gone out for a throw. Pritchard, Gable nicely inboard looking for Asada. Nichols was there, Gray as well. It's going to be a free kick to Yanella. We thank our partner, Apex Steel, official naming rights partner of the Apex Steel WNPLSA, and The Score on the One World LED and Sportal System scoreboard for all your indoor and outdoor digital display solutions. It's United nil, Campbelltown City 6. Trimboli with the free kick, swinging into the area. Kagine got it away. Vanderwater trying to get it under control, but here's Yanella battling with Kagine. And Yanella's held on to get it back to Rakiki. Rakiki gets a good ball in. Gray with the header away. Rakiki again. And a chance here. And that was Yuka Takuda who has come on. And very nearly onto the score sheet. I think she's come on for Asada. Get to score for Campbelltown, Yuka Takuda. Nearly did there, and they've got the corner here, and it's come out to Kufari, who plays it back out to Dorber. Dorber's cross is going to go out for a goal kick. Looks like Campbelltown are now going to bring on Ruby Depieri. And Trimboli just, no, it's not Trimboli coming off, as she's just come to the bench to have a word to the coach. It's Georgia Yanella who's going to make way for Depieri. And we can recommence with Dowling. Kagine. Well challenged there by Takuda. And a shot from Gable. Oh, great save, Benton. That was travelling. Another corner for Campbelltown. Dorber to take. And looking for Bramley. It's going to be a goal kick. Just a reminder that next weekend on Saturday the 11th of July, it's Cup Final Day here at Service FM Stadium. The 2006 Cup Finals taking centre stage. There'll be Cup Finals from 9:30 a.m. That includes the Reserves Cup Final of the WL and WSL Cup between Adelaide Comets and Football SA NTC. And there'll be other divisions finals, junior finals of both men and women. The WMPL and WSL Cup final will be at 1:30 p.m. between West Adelaide and West Torrens Burkalla, and at 4 p.m. it's the men's edition, the Federation Cup final between Belgrade and Cumberland. Get your tickets at Football South Australia's website. You can do that right now and come down for one of the big days in South Australian football action. Should be a couple of very interesting games at senior level, but some pretty interesting ones down the divisions as well on all pitches here at Service FM. Now Campbelltown trying to push forward, but they've only found Pritchard there. But now it's back with Nielsen for Flinders. Knipe up against Pritchard. Just holds on there. Nielsen can't get the return to her, and Pritchard gets the ball out wide. Takuda. Dorber is in miles of space here. Dorber goes for the shot. It's over the bar. Benson. Now, Vanderwater brings it down well. Nielsen trying to get Knipe going. Trimboli's header out towards Doman. Here's Nichols. Dowling. Nielsen, Vanderwater, Price. Now, can they get Knipe going here? Who's quick? Blocked there by Trimboli. Knipe battles back well, but it's going to be a goal kick. In the 63rd minute here. Campbelltown bringing the ball out of defence through Kufari now. Dorber. Pritchard making a run, but Bianca Gray comes over to cut her off. Now Juma will come on, as will Satine Udic. And Juma will go up forward for Gallagher, I think. Now, Udic is normally a defender. And does look like going to that centre-back position. Now, Takuda trying to get onto the throw there. Dorber does. Pulled it back and Gable. Saved by Benton. Vanderwater. Udic. There's Takuda for Campbelltown. They just always regain control quickly. That's been one of the big problems for Flinders this evening. Now, can they get Juma going now that she's onto the pitch? It's going to be a Campbelltown throw. Headed back by Price. Again, there's been some reshuffling by Campbelltown since the substitution. Doman back in the right back position. Pritchard gives it back. Here's Nielsen. Kagine. Price. Doman's header, but it's going to drop to Juma. Juma getting a ball into Price. Knipe. Nichols. And just wanted one more, but Nichols can win it back here and win the free kick. Oh, a chance to get a shot in. And is it going to be Kagine? Very experienced player. Four in the wall. And Kagine almost certainly lining up the direct shot. Here she goes. Oh no, it was played inboard, but it only went as far as Bramley. And Takuta's going to be able to bring it away. Doman. Trimboli. Kufari, who has swapped with Doman in the fullback positions. DePieri's ahead of her, but goes inboard to Takuda, who brings it down. Still Takuda. And Rakiki lost out to Udic, to Dowling in the end. Now here's Kagine. Juma. Gets past a couple. Dowling's kept the run going. Dowling goes for a shot. No problem there for Bosco. Oh, but the throw skipped past Kufari. Nielsen, Juma, Vanderwater, who was one of the heroes of Flinders United's promotion season, which was in 2022. They won the State League. 8th place finish in each season since then, 23, 24 and 25. But it's increasingly looking like curtains in season 2026, with just the 1 point thus far. Gray. Juma goes for a shot. It's a bit ambitious, but haven't had too many opportunities, Flinders, so probably feeling like they can take the ones that they get. Kagine's charged that down, but the ball's going to run on to Bosco. Goes long. Header one there by Udic. Pritchard. Kufari. Takuda. And that cross is going to deflect away, but City's a corner. Benton not able to prevent it. Dorban out to deliver again. Up towards Pritchard and Takuda, and it's just gone past everybody, and Gable I think, got the last touch, and that's 7-0. Seven in 7 minutes. And Flinders, whose heaviest defeat this season was 9-0 at the hands of West Adelaide. Well, that is under some threat of this result being even worse, I'm afraid. They're going to get a goal kick here. Well, at the start of the season, Flinders were most people's favourites to get relegated. They'd lost, among others, Coto Rojas, also Claudia Hewitt, a couple of big attacking guns. And really hadn't replaced them. They did bring in Vicky Juma, but a young player, big ask too. Here she is, for her to find the goals. Maybe she could find one now. But they did look relatively promising in the 8 rounds. Scored 5 goals in the first 3 rounds, Flinders United, and got their only point of the season in a draw to Vista. But it's 10 matches since then, including this one, in which they've only scored twice, and I don't need to tell you, conceded a huge amount of goals. And they're in danger of conceding another here. Gable, that's a really good ball across, and it was cut out there by Nielsen. Yeah, they've now conceded 54 in 13 games, Flinders United. And you've got to hand it to these players to keep battling away. But they're just up against teams that have got such good stocks of players. Most teams this season have recruited pretty heavily, even some of the ones that are outside the finals positions. And Flinders not really doing so has meant that it's been an extraordinarily difficult season for them. Here's Gray, certainly one of the players they have recruited, who's added some steel to their defence. Here's kick. Free kick. Udic takes up towards Juma. That's just going to run on. Bosco will have to play it off the ground, but does so quite well. That ball's right into the path of Chelsea Dorber. Dorber, still going Dorber, brings it inboard. They're queuing up there, but Nielsen's able to get it away. Trimboli, back with Dorber, and wanted to play that into Gable. Oh, Benton's made a mess. Gable must... Well, the flag had gone up to spare just about everybody's blushes there. So Free kick Flinders. Just a reminder that the round concludes with 2 matches tomorrow, round 14 of the Apex Steel WNPLSA. The late game tomorrow is at 4:30 p.m. That's Metro Stars versus West Torrens Burkalla at TK Shutter Reserve. And if you're planning to tune in during the afternoon, you can join me at 3:15 p.m. kickoff for the match at New Spot Stadium between Modbury Vista and Salisbury Inter. And we are just 8 days away from Cup Final Day here. Get your tickets through the Football South Australia website. Those Cup Finals will include the WNPL and WSL Cup Final between West Adelaide and West Torrens Burkalla. Vanderwater wants to get Juma away, but that's gone out for a throw. We thank our partner Apex Steel, official naming rights partner of the Apex Steel WNPLSA, and the score on the One World LED and Sportal System scoreboard for all your indoor and outdoor digital display solutions. It's Flinders United 0, Campbelltown City 7. Both these sides will have the week off next week with the cup final being played. It's Dorber. Pritchard there for the return ball, and that's a good ball forward for Gable. The flag has stayed down. Gable now puts the ball in board for Takuda, who does get her first goal for Campbelltown. Great work from Gable and a good finish by Takuda. And that's 8. Well, I'm sure that there are plenty of people around the competition that have been terrorised by the attacking prowess of Yuka Sasaki when she's played for Adelaide City and Comets. And now we've got another Yuka scoring goals. Yuka Takuda here at Campbelltown, or for Campbelltown, I should say. Layla Fran and Minna Taylor have come on for Flinders. Charlotte Knipe is one of the players that's come off. And here's Kagine, who's battled away. But that's a really good bit of play there by Rakiki. Dorber. Turned away by Nielsen. And there's Fran trying to get onto it, but the ball's played back to Bosco. Oh, and Juma nearly won possession there. But Campbelltown will be able to get forward, but no, it's turned over to Price. Juma. Price. Trying to find a way through. Trimboli will get it back to Bosco. Kufari. DiPieri. Takuda. Bramley to Trimboli. Now Doman's coming through here, but Udic should cut that off and does. Throw in for Campbelltown. And it's made its way through to Takuda again. But it's cleared only as far as Doman. Back to Gable, who's played a great game. Doman. It's turned away, but it's only going to be as far as Trimboli. Just wide. Now, here's Gable again. Good return there for Rakiki, trying to find a way through. Udic gets it away. Pritchard! Just wide. Well, Pritchard scored her second and Campbelltown's third in the 22nd minute. She's been on a hat-trick all that time. Nearly completed it there. Clearly Campbelltown have decided that 8 isn't enough. They continue to attack here through Dorber. It's headed away by Gray, but Takuda. Pritchard, that's a good ball in. Gable, Benton should claim and does. Goes long, trying to find Fran. Here's Taylor. Nielsen. Fran. But Takuda wins it. And now Campbelltown can launch again. Gable. Takuda. And that's another one. A second for Takuda and a 9th for Campbelltown. No, the flag's gone up here, so it is offside. Stop the goal sting music and continue the game. It's going to be a free kick to Kagine. Long from Udic. Price. It's going to be a Flinders throw. And Campbelltown emptying out their bench. And Scarlett Hanson and Lily Mitchell to come on. Pritchard is one of the players making way. And so is Joe Trimboli. And we can recommence. Oh, and there's Mitchell getting her first touch. But Flinders have it back. Dowling. Oh, and tried to get Juma through there. It's gone out for a goal kick. Now, Taylor gets a ball in and a shot by Fran. Straight at Bosco. Now Price is underneath it. He's Dowling. Oh, but Gable wins it. Nice back heel to Takuda, Rakiki, but here's Udic for Flinders. Rakiki intercepts. Nichols trying to battle through. Kagine. But it's come to Dorber. That's a good ball for Gable. Gable! Also on a hat-trick. Long from Benton towards Juma. Doman's there for Campbelltown. Trying to push past Dowling, but Udic is there. Ball's out for a throw. We've got just over 5 minutes remaining plus stoppages. And Campbelltown wrapping up a big win here. Their next match will be here again in 2 weeks' time. Saturday, July 18th. Campbelltown will play Adelaide Uni on this pitch. Yeah, as I said, Saturday 3 p.m. And Flinders' next match will also be on this pitch on Saturday. It'll be the earlier kickoff at 1 p.m. They'll be taking on Adelaide Comets. It's going to be a Campbelltown throw for Doman. Here's Gable. And that's just gone out off Rakiki there. Juma. Rakiki takes over. Dorber gets past Udic. Still Dorber. There's players in the middle. Can it get to Rakiki? And Takuda. And Gable. Benton to clear. Again up towards Juma. Was one there initially by Hansen. Now it's with Yuka Takuda. Challenged by Kagino, who wins it. Juma will get the throw. Dowling looking for Kagine again, who's worked so hard tonight. I think you can say that about a few Flinders players, that effort has not been lacking. But it's a very, very strong side they're up against tonight. Kufari gets the return ball from Mitchell. Wants to get Depieri going. Bianca Gray will get there first. Takuda. And the cross will only find Amy Benton. Got 2 minutes remaining plus stoppages. Benton sends it out towards Price, but that's out for a throw, which Rakiki will take. Doman. Here's Udic. Rakiki in the way. Dowling. Doman's there again. Putting it in board for Gable. And that's a great ball over to where Dorber is. Dorber, and a chance there for Depieri. Goal kick. Udic. Dowling. It's going to be a throw-in for Campbelltown. And Mitchell there was fouled by Kagine. Doman with the switch to Kufari. Pushing forward, nearly getting the ball through to Dorber, but Udic was in the way. Rakiki. That was well done there by Taylor. But Campbelltown take possession again. Doman. Rakiki gets it from Kufari. Udic puts it out. We are now into stoppage time. And put out again by Udic. Gable. Wins the throw. And Doman to come and take. Towards Takuda. And that's a corner. Here's Dorber to take it. And it's at the back post. It's gone over everybody. And Kagine will lead the race there. And play it up towards Fran. Up against Kufari. That's a Flinders throw. So 2 matches tomorrow, but of course attention in the early hours of the morning will be on the FIFA World Cup. And not the greatest time, but who would miss it? Socceroos versus Egypt, 3:30 a.m. Then once you've caught up on sleep, local action continues in the afternoon. Now here goes Dorber. Gets the cross in, Benton will win that. And that is full time here at Service FM Stadium, and a comprehensive win for Campbelltown City over Flinders United. 3 goals to Chelsea Dorber, 2 to Anna Pritchard, 2 to Lydia Gable, and 1 to Yuka Takuda. And Campbelltown City will further get themselves into a strong position to clinch a spot in the end of season finals. Flinders United, well, their battle against relegation is starting to look like a very, very difficult one indeed. Just a reminder, 2 other matches tonight. Adelaide University 0, West Adelaide 3 on this pitch before this one. And Adelaide Comets 5, Football SA NTC 0 at LJ Hooker Myland Sports Park, and the round concludes tomorrow. 3:15 p.m, join me for Modbury Vista and Salisbury Inter at New Spot Stadium. And at 4:30, it's Metro Stars against West Torrens Beckala at TK Shutter Reserve. But that's all for tonight. Go the Socceroos.